Oh god, never gonna listen to her again. Oh, the blessed silence is gone. We're still underground. Nah, we're totally in top land. Totally looks like it. Paimon, are you feeling better?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before.
It's a cave system. What's so crazy about that?
Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Fatigue and fear, no, well, ew, no.
Yeah. So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
He's doing his angry, happy dance. We have to watch Yanfei dramatically walk over to Shao before I can continue.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Still can't. Space. Oh god. Don't tease me with the yellow dot if you won't actually let me change sequence. How do you feel?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Nope, she's rolled in. Why are we just staring at him dramatically and nothing's happening?
Karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
I mean, that hasn't really worried you up until now.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
And I'm just special. Capital S.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Oh, thanks to Yanfei.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Shao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle.
Uh-huh.
I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere. I'm sure I haven't, but go for you.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
As a note, I don't really know Chinese as much as I know Japanese. In Japanese, they don't really have plurals in the sense that we do in English, where we like put S's on the end and shit to make plurals. They just kind of singular and plural is same. So when we translate into English, or use Japanese words in English, we shouldn't really be putting a plural on it, an S on a Japanese word, because it's already plural in its base form. Is Chinese the same? And it just occurred to me. So they are yaksha. Should yaksha not be the plural of yaksha? She just said yakshas. And it sounded really weird, and I didn't really like it. I think yaksha should be the plural of yaksha. Why are these plants moving through the ground? Does that bother anybody else but me?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found.
Did that lead you to believe that he was alive?
Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
But know each other's fate. Okay.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
Entirely possible. I'm sorry, but I also can't take you seriously, Shat. Every time you say bosacious, it just reminds me of the word bodacious, which, probably doesn't really apply to the situation, but they really should have picked another name.
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
Wait, so what happens if Bosacius did survive but just lost his mind? Do you consider him not having survived if he's lost his mind?
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Yep, I've heard a thing or two.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight.
Oh, is that how the beasts stopped coming to the chasm? And again, plants moving through solid ground. It's not even like it's wet sand, which would still be troublesome. That is solid ground right there. What is with these lines? Bad textures.
But no one knew the yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless yaksha couldn't be him.
You found Bosacius?
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
Huh? What do you mean these are all connected? The invasion from monsters from Conria is the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor was in the battle of the chasm. What do you mean that somehow these are all connected? They're all connected, quite obviously.
Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
I had wondered when we were going to get back to that, because that was the whole thing that set this off. But none of this is a coincidence. This is all direct cause and effect.
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa. You want to write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said.
How would he be aware of that? He didn't know what exactly we saw or heard.
It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait.
Again, we're stating the obvious. It's really redundant.
If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here.
We live in a world where there is magic, and Paimon wants to know how things are possible.
Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
What happens if we get devoured?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
I don't know that that's the way out.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
So if you're gonna follow that line of logic, all 5 of you elemental people need to summon up your strength and attack the same space at the same time, and hopefully the elemental convergence will be what busts a hole out of here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Hence why he's interested in Will's.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
No, Palman, he'll be dead.
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open.
Again, everybody here, excluding Paimon and Nushi, have visions. They have elemental abilities. Use your head. Pile them together so that everybody shares the burden.
I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
But if this takes all the energy you have, you'll...
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It was so blissfully silent for a moment. We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
That's not necessarily true. You don't have to have other options to know that your only option's a bad option.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
Not worth it anyway.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you? This is my last will.
I would not care. I would do everything in my power to stop you from doing so.
You?
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
Weird silence.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right, I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk, it's time for action! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Can we all attack together rather than just attacking idly?
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path.
Don't you dare pass out. You're
If
too
you
big and
need a
heavy for me to
hero,
drag.
I'm the man for the job.
I mean, who's carrying him?
Should have seen this coming.
Yeah, I didn't really think he put his all
Why
into
do you
that.
always have to do things like this?
Why are we sitting in water? There are plenty of rocks you could have dragged him to out of the water.
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
Oh, here's some rocks.
Did
Take
he
off of
pass
that.
out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Didn't look like he did, but sure, we'll go with it.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right? The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant eagle alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Why didn't you try to stop him?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion.
Nah, that's funny.
Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same.
And they're more useless
That's
because
why
they have their
need someone
vision.
like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aw, Shinobu.
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape.
Did she get red tattoos on her body to mimic Ito?
Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
Yeah, well, progress is progress no matter what direction it's in.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
Why would you say that? What if the exit is through deeper into the chasm? Paimon?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Hello, can we all just go together?
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Well, that's cute and all, Yanfei, but there's absolutely no guarantee, I mean, yes, plot armor, that the item you're looking for is even here. Who's to say it's not in another corner of the chasm? This place is massive. Who's to say that there's not another section of the chasm that's like this, where there's a false ground that has been created through, I don't know, time or, quakes or whatever, and that it's down beneath there? Like, there's zero guarantee that it's here, but you're like, it has to be here. It really doesn't.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Dude, wait.
let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
Weren't you the one who was all in an all-fired hurry to get out of here?
Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
What about Shinobu? Is she useless?
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. All right, Traveler, let's go.
Lurking peril. Oh, we're on to the final quest. Okay. Wow, we're only on 1 and 2. We haven't even done 3 and 4. Jeez. Okay, well, let's go into this new domain, I suppose. Nope. Nope, we went so far past. What's back here? Oh, just the wall. Realm of snaring illusions. Requires nobody. Great. Love it.
What's this?
What a weird and wonderful scene. Space-time has become totally chaotic. Oh my.
Look at that huge disc in the distance.
That's your compass.
Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
I do imagine realistically it's a lot smaller than that. It's even bigger than a cooking pot. It's even bigger than all our heads combined. Dude, it's bigger than the world. It's massive.
That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Yeah, those comparisons sound like something Paimon would have come up with.
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up.
I really honestly thought it was going to be handheld so you could take it out of here. There's no taking that out unless it's just been manipulated by this weird space.
But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
Although, didn't you say that this place reacts to our imagination? Can't you just imagine it smaller?
What the? Are they treasure hoarders?
There's another compass over there? I doubt it. I think they're just manifestations of our minds because where there is treasure, there are treasure hoarders.
They look familiar. Oh yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
Hi. Yanfei? Is he the one I can play with? No. Yeah. So unsteady wins the race. No!
Good job.
Yeah.
Inadmissible evidence!
I think up that.
Easy peasy. Just like last time.
Had to actually, deploy strategy of moving away from people rather than just standing there and taking the hits.
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
Being a legal advisor sounds tough. It really doesn't.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory?
Again, you're taking a simple deduction that we could already have inherently made, and you're just making it sound so profound when it doesn't need to be said.
Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
I don't see why you're so rocked by this revelation. Alrighty. Well, we're facing the wrong way for starters, are we not? Notes of unknown origin. Whatevs. Where do I find that? Here? Nope. Yes. Some person's notes. Letter 1. I asked Master Boyong if I could borrow pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. Not really a clue. I don't really see anything else either. It's up here. Oh, we're outside the chasm. I see where we are. Sir, please climb. Oh, force field. Never mind. Let's go this way. Oh, god damn it. I don't know where you want me to go, game.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for?
I don't know.
Everything's in place.
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Sorry, just give me a moment. Oh, whatever. Just reading a text message. My internet keeps dropping out, so I need someone to fix it. Yep, cool. This is a very interesting space between space. It's like a loading screen.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Yanfei, what sound? I don't hear any of these sounds you guys are apparently hearing.
The Fatui? Whose memory is this?
Could be mine.
Ah, watch out!
Just as I thought.
Oh, it's your memory.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
Oh, does she keep fighting them down here? Stop stressing, lady. Don't make me fight as yell. Oh my god, you guys suck. No, him, actually. No.
Incinerate!
I don't want to have a load of this. Dude, you just took severe damage. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, next. I don't remember how ability works, I'm gonna be honest with you. She is not doing much in the way of damage.
An unfortunate fault.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Yeah, it's not really how you're supposed to use it. Can you please turn around? I don't really know how to use it, but it seems to have done something. Oh god. Ah! God damn it. I was supposed to use it when you were in front of me. He's right there. Shoot him. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Oh, there's somebody else here. Oh, it's
Still, they dare to come after
bodacious.
me.
You've still got it.
That voice just now.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory.
Obviously Versacious.
Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Is this Will the Will of Versacious? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Okay, have you thought? Enter the new space. Yes, this way. How do we know it's a new space? I didn't tamper with anything.